hell. Keep your distance from myself. For the genie with the snails and the 5-star.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Watson. He's got Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
It's now 3rd down and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Hey, 24.
On 4th down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hyde. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson, now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. This is caught at the 20. And down to the 20. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one. And even 40 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Kiki QT. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Wait, set, 29, Alpha.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Check. Oh, there's it.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Hey, wahoo.
Shotgun now for Brady. He finds Corey Davis. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Wait, that. Wait, we own it. We own it.
Kill, kill, kill.
Sure. 61, matchbox lights. Sugar. Hey, high 7, rip.
Brady now on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's second down and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I'm here all alert.
Hey, Orbit.
Check 55, come on.
Check it.
Brady again here on second and 10. He gets it to Humphries.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Let me know right now. Hey, go 66. Hey, Alpha.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. I'm not ready. Mike 55.
53, Linda. Hey, seam 6. No, 60.
Brady to throw again. It's caught. Humphries. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process.
Watch the screen.
Hey, check it.
You're not ready.
You draw forfeit.
Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Wait, 20.
Check 41. I got one. Check 4.
72. Recon, 132 fighter.
Shit. Hey, watch the left.
Now a draw play for Gurley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Go. Regular.
2nd and 5 now. Brady dumps it off to Gurley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Wait, that. 380.
55. Hey, man.
Rip.
Watch the boot.
Hey, Haywood. Hey, Alabama.
To throw is Brady. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal.
Let's go, Abby.
Hey, 66. Hey, go 66.
Here's Brady. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans have taken the lead. Forbath, the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Watson. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They run high, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a run with Hyde. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if he can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Good job.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Kiki QT, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Safety's creeping. Watch out, watch out.
On first down, it's Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Brady's throw there complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Let's go, baby.
He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Check 41. Here we go.
On first down, Brady. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Ozzy!
Into the red zone, it's Brady. This one caught by Davis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Forbath will put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
We play to win. Let's go.
Wait, that.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
A gain there of 21 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
First down, Titans, gain of 12. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Throwing now is Brady. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Brady now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Todd Gurley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson, and Stills bringing it in.
Watson's pass. Complete to Kenny Stills. Brings up 3rd down.
Open court! I smell fear in that offense. Hey, check 24, check 24. 59!
3rd and long, it's Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
Watch the run, watch the run. To the court!
Here's Watson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Wait, set, ready?
Check 41. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
General West. Alert! Okay, exit.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, dude. Watch the slant. Hey, 4-1 Mike. 4-1 Mike. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Switch it. Switch it.
Hey, 66.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
The Texans take over first.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On second and 11 now. Watson underneath for Johnson. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into a huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Hey, Foxtrot.
41 Mike. All day. 41's coming to learn.
72.
Brady now on first down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Evan Ingram, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Back now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. On second and 11 now, Watson. And And his throw's going to be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
53's mine. Check, 53's mine.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, ball 66.
55's mine, God, 55.
Shotgun now for Brady. They will find Davis. That's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but now it's third down. The Titans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
He's crossing. He's checking crack. Switch.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Five.
Come on, D. Shift. Check 13.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check it, reload.
41. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Under 10. Wahoo. Hey, hey.
Now Brady again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the interception, here's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. Watson now to throw. Out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on second down. Watson, he's got Fuller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Watson on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again is Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Stills the intended target.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Slam, slam. Check. Regular. Both man.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd and 9, Brady, he's going to dump it off to Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Hey, orbit.
Silver. Check.
Rip.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Regular. Regular.
Brady going to throw here. He's got the 1st down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Right there in the middle, 55. Watch the run. Hey, Alabama.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Don't get nervous. Hey, ball 66.
Free to throw again. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Robert Tonyan, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Forbath, the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. Thomas, the intended target. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Go, go.
Mike 41. We got to wedge that, huh?
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 41's the Mike. 41's the Mike.
Brady going to look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1.